Yo, what is up, guys? Subject here. Going to be throwing you some more Nintendo news today. Just a few things to talk about today. First thing is going to be E3 is coming up. I think it's going to be on June 12th. Do not quote me on that, but I do believe it is June 12th. Of course, when E3 comes, we have the big three: Nintendo, PS, Sony, and then we have Microsoft, and they all try to outshine each other. But basically, it's just going to be hardware and new console rumors and all that stuff that's going to be going on at E3. They're going to try to outshine each other, not with really games, even though there's a ton of games that are coming out for each console. But really, it's going to be the consoles, and this is what I'm talking about. So the first thing is that Nintendo has already announced that they're going to be having a new console coming out. It's going to be next year in March 2017 that we're going to be getting an NX new console. That's what they're calling it. They're calling it NX. The N probably stands for Nintendo, or probably Nintendo. The X, 10? Nintendo 10? I'm not sure, that's just my guess. But they just announced that they're going to be having a new console coming out next year to replace their Wii U that is already out. And that's basically it. They're not going to have any new stuff to talk about with the new console at E3. They said that they're still working on stuff, and then right now they're just focusing on their new Legend of Zelda game. Really, when I look at something new with Nintendo, it always seems like they're working on a new Legend of Zelda game. And I've never played Legend of Zelda. Yes, I suck, I know. But it feels like every single time I hear somebody talk about Nintendo, they always throw an attachment on there, and that attachment always says that a new Legend of Zelda game is coming out. And I could have sworn it just came out, a new one came out, but I don't know. But anyways, moving on with the Xbox One. They did not confirm any new, hardware or anything coming out with the Xbox One. If they're, working on the next gen console, even though this is next gen, the gen after this next gen, if they're going to be working on one, they haven't made an announcement on that. Sony hasn't made an announcement on any new next gen consoles either. But if we look back over the years with the Xbox 360, we've had different versions. We've had the Elite Xbox 360, we've had the Xbox 360 Slim. So they could be working on one of those models. Now, with the Xbox One S model, I'm not too sure what the S stands for, maybe Slim. With the S model, they just add, hardware, all that stuff. And then with the designs, that usually falls with the S model, just designs and making it look cool on the outside, but the inside, usually with the Slim, they try to, add some more, hard drive in there, some more RAM or whatever, with the Elite and the Slim that we have for Xbox 360, but who knows what's going to happen. They haven't made any announcements, just rumors right now. Hopefully they're going to announce something at E3. And then with the PlayStation 4 with Sony, they did say that, well, let's see, I don't think they announced it. The PS4.5 has been a rumor for a while now. I think that they did confirm it here, that it's going to be codenamed Neo, whatever Neo stands for. I don't know. Freaking Nintendo's got NX, and then PlayStation 4's got Neo. I'm not too sure what that stands for. But according to Giant Bomb, I guess Giant Bomb, I've never heard of Giant Bomb, but I guess they are just like GameSpot and Game Informer. They release news as well. That basically, from their sources, they say that the enhanced PlayStation 4.5 is supposed to contain more RAM, CPU, GPU, and it's gonna have a new mode called Neo mode. I guess it's gonna have to do with like certain games. Maybe certain games will be attached to this Neo mode, and then the games will be able to do something with it. I'm not too sure. It was just rumors, but I guess Sony has kind of announced it that PS4.5 is actually happening. So obviously more stuff is going to be happening next month on June 12th with the E3, but right now just speculation on what's going to be happening next. Moving on to something that isn't speculation though is Respawn Entertainment. They came out with Titanfall a while back when the Xbox One first came out. And then now they just recently released that they're going to be coming out with Titanfall 2. I think that's supposed to come out at the end of this year, probably. They're going to be showcasing gameplay of that at E3 for sure. But they already just announced that they're going to be working on some Star Wars games. They joined the family of E3, not E3, EA. We're getting all these E's mixed up. But they joined the family of EA, where they're going to be working with Lucasfilm, and they're going to be working with DICE and some other companies. I know there's a huge amount of companies that work on these Star Wars games, but they're going to be working on the next one, which is going to be an action adventure. It's supposed to, what it sounds like, it's supposed to be similar to the Star Wars Battlefront that's been out right now. Hopefully that is the case. They're going to be following a new canon. I haven't been following. I've just been watching the movies. I haven't been following any of the cartoon, anime, Star Wars stuff. So I mean, you guys probably know more than I do. But if you don't know, more about Respawn Entertainment. They were founded in 2010 by Jason West and Vince Zampella. They were top developers of the Call of Duty series at Infinity War. They left. They didn't like the way things were doing. Things they're not doing but going. And then they just created Respawn Entertainment so they can come out with an amazing game called Titanfall, even though the ranking system wasn't really there. Problems. Titanfall 2 is going to come out, and they're going to be fixing those problems. Probably my favorite thing about Titanfall is just the cards that you could use. You know, you can summon an Ogre Titan just right off the bat at the start of the game. That was the funnest thing ever, because then you could just be really aggressive and just stomp on everybody. But yeah, if you want to get an official statement from one of the top guys on it, his name is Stig Asmussen. I probably butchered his name. You can read his full statement. There's going to be a link inside the link in the description below, and you can check that out. And the last thing to talk about is going to be the new DLC, the next DLC that's going to be coming out this month. We had the last one come out last month in April, because we're supposed to be getting a DLC every single month until I think June is supposed to be the last one, unless they extend their word contract with the community, and then they might just have them pay for the DLC from now on. But who knows what's gonna happen with that? Anyways, the DLC is gonna be called Memories of Reach. And hearing Memories of Reach, you're thinking, oh, they're going to be taking some stuff from Reach and they're going to be bringing them over, and yeah, that is actually correct. If you guys played the campaign of Halo Reach, you remember George, Emile, Kat, and what was the other guy's name? Jun. If you guys remember their armor, basically all their armor is going to be coming over to Halo 5, and you're going to be able to get that through rec packs and everything. Also, a new weapon is going to be coming in. That's the big turret rip-offable machine gun that George was carrying throughout the whole entire campaign. You're actually now going to be able to use that. And that's basically it. We have a bunch of pictures here of their armor and everything. I'm trying to remember what his name was. He was the captain of the squad of Noble 6, but it doesn't look like his armor is. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's in the pictures, but he's in like one of the pictures, but it doesn't really say that. It says June. It says June's armor, which is called Vigilant. Kat's armor, which is called Intruder. George's armor, Indomitable, and Miles' armor, Wrath. But it doesn't say the captain's is going to be there, so that's going to be kind of weird if we only get, and then Noble 6. I'm not sure if he had a name, but I forget what his name is. The guy that you play as in Halo Reach campaign, who's all quiet and stuff. I'm not sure, but he's not in these pictures either. So maybe we're only going to get those 4. That kind of sucks if we're not going to get all 6 and we're just going to get 4 out of 6. Rip off 3 you ripped us off, as they always do. What do you expect with them? Oh, and then also we're going to be getting the fan favorite infection mode from Halo Reach. Also, they're going to be bringing it over that good game mode. Unfortunately, if you play Halo 4 and you played infection, you remember all the when you were the infected, you actually were turned into Flood. That's actually not going to carry over into Halo 5 Guardians, even if that would be really, really, really realistic. They're just going to turn the guy green and give him a sword and stuff like that. And I think he has like a skull on his helmet, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to be the DLC. We're going to get skins, maps, armor, Rex, and all that stuff. Probably a day or so after today, we're going to get the maps, what Warzone map and what arena map we're going to get, because that's usually how it is. We get one arena and one map every single month, one Warzone map every single month, so that's probably how it's going to be. But that's going to be all the news that I have for today. Hope you guys are enjoying all the news that's coming out. I'm sure as we get closer to E3, we're going to be getting news every single day, and I'm going to be bringing it to you in case you don't regularly go on GameSpot or in Game Informer. That's why I do need to know news, just so people have another source that they can go to be like, oh, hey, my favorite game's coming out, or hey, whatever. But that's going to do it for the news today. If you guys enjoy, you already know what to do. Like, comment down below, and subscribe. Other than that, that's going to be it. I have a Halo gameplay that I want to get out for you guys another day or so from now. I do just want to do like one video a day if I can do that. I don't want to do like 2 videos a day because I think that's a bit much. You know, there's other people that you guys are subscribed to, and if you're getting spammed in the sub box by one person that you're subscribed to a bunch of videos, that gets kind of annoying. Especially for me, that's how I feel. I just want to see like 1 video a day from my YouTubers I'm subscribed to. So if you want me to make 2 videos a day, I will try to do that. But then I also have to fit streaming into that. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you later. Have a good day. Peace out.